What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Hope you're doing okay. This is my first time streaming on YouTube, so let me know if things are a little weird. So we just passed the... Let me go to desktop really quick. So we just passed the first time, or the extended bidding. So basically how this works for those who have not done it before is once you get to the extended bidding, you can only bid on items that you've placed bids on already. So this is all the things that I placed bids on, and it doesn't matter where you place the bid. As long as you placed a bid at some point in time, you're eligible to bid in extended bidding. And so then what happens basically is you can place a bid, and then that'll extend it to the next available time window. So as you can see, like this Poirier, which is one that I've been watching, was already extended. So that means somebody in this half-hour chunk placed a bid on it, if that makes sense to everybody. So all the ones that are red means they need to be extended, or they sell at whatever price they're currently at. So these are just all the ones that I kind of wanted to watch for the week. Some of them obviously are way out of my price range. I was just curious to watch them. And again, please let me know if things are weird with the stream. I hope you guys can hear okay and everything's okay. So the one that I was really watching was actually this Poirier, because this one was at, like, even yesterday it was at like less than $100, and you know, it's a gold prism PSA 10. In my opinion, it's probably a $600 or $700 card. If he gets a title shot next against Oliveira, which he might get another title shot against Oliveira, it's, in my opinion, it's over $1,000, especially if he wins that title shot. So it's getting to the point now where I'm uncomfortable with the price, because one weird thing about these bids, in case you guys have not bid on this stuff before, is there's a buyer's premium. So for example, if I were to bid $480 on this, it adds a 20% buyer's premium. So I'm actually going to be paying $576 for the card. And this one, I would have been comfortable with probably paying $500 for it, because I think it's a $600 card. But at this point in time, I'm probably just going to let it go, because you know, it's a great card, but you have to find the right buyer for this kind of card, or you have to sit on it for a while. So I'm probably going to pass on it, even though it's my thumbnail and everything. But so anyways, that's kind of how PWCC works. And please let me know if that makes sense to everyone, how the bidding works. A lot of these too, I just kind of saw and was like, oh, okay, well, maybe if they're cheap enough, I might be able to go for them. But a lot of these, you know, anything that's kind of above $400 usually is out of my price range for now, for stuff that I'm looking for. Some of these I'm kind of surprised at. Like this PSA 9 Anthony Edwards is already at $1,100. So if I bid $1,150 at this, that's almost $1,400 for a PSA 9. I'm like really surprised that that's that high. And same thing with this McGregor. Like, this is just a white sparkle McGregor, and like, yeah, they're rare, but you know, I had a numbered Prism McGregor, and you know, it was like a $700 card. It was a blue Prism PSA 10. So all the injuries that happen in fighting. Yeah, I know, that's the weird thing about you. Richie, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? But I've actually done really well on UFC cards in the past, and especially like last week, I got some really nice McGregors for a really good deal. So that's why I was curious to watch this one. But man, it's getting way up out of my price range. I mean, now if I bid $500, you're paying $600 with the buyer's premium. So thank you guys all for joining the live stream, by the way. This is my first time streaming on YouTube. I did stream on Twitch for a long time. So I do have some experience with streaming. But I've never actually streamed to YouTube. It's a much, much different thing. Yeah, thanks. I'm hoping to do this on a weekly basis. Obviously, some weeks I'm not going to be able to do it. But you know, and this week's looking a little thin for things. So there's a couple other cards that I'm watching. So that page is getting a little expensive. I'm probably gonna bid on this. This is a Hollywood Brown, Purple Stars auto at a 50. Especially with Hopkins being out. I know it's an SGC 8, but you just crack it out and you put it in a nice one touch. I mean, it seems cheap to me. Especially with Hopkins being out, I feel like that's a good price. If you can get this for under $50, I feel like that's a good price on this card. I may be a little bit too in love with wideouts, but so we're gonna bid on it, just to extend it. We're actually the highest bidder on it. There's another. So this Kyler, we're actually the highest bidder on. I don't know why. I just saw it earlier. Yeah, thanks, man. You can find good deals. I mean, I don't go crazy on them, but especially now, because actually today I got. Oops, sorry everyone. I'm trying to get a good layout for my live stream here so I can see the chat. You know what I might do? Let me see if I can get this chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, this might work. Okay, then I can minimize that. Do that. All right, this will work a lot better. So now I'll have a better view at you guys. Oops, let's get that out of there. Yeah, so I have definitely done pretty well on PWCC. You know, but today, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Today I actually got my retail merchant certificates, and I can buy these without paying sales tax, which is actually really huge. So, I plan on definitely getting in these a lot more in the future. So anyways, a lot of these cards that I picked, it's just things that I generally go for more under the radar players on PWCC. Awesome, Sean. Appreciate it. I generally go for more under the radar players, like, you know, I mean, if you look, Daniel Jones, Shea, Matt Ryan. This is actually one that I was watching pretty closely. So this is a Matt Ryan Exquisite out of 35, and it was pretty cheap. 210 is kind of pushing what I'm comfortable with. I'm gonna check it again. So we're just gonna check comps and stuff. So Matt Ryan Exquisite, but I feel like that's still pretty cheap for an Exquisite Matt Ryan. Let me just check. It's a rookie too. Yeah, I agree, Tim. It's just I think the people that use that, though, they use a streaming software, and that's not the streaming software that I use. So it's a probe steam though, so I'm always wary of that. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but oftentimes their auctions are a little more watched than general. Game tickets of iconic games moments. It's not my thing, but I think they're cool. Memorabilia, I feel like, is one of those things where you really have to find the right buyer. You're not really going to get investors in it. I mean, you're going to get like long-term maybe investors, but you're not going to get flippers. Turn off slow mode so I can talk shit about everyone. Okay. How do I turn it on? Oh, I got to go to my YouTube thing. I don't even know how to turn it off. You're stuck with it for now, sorry. Yes, sketch cards. There is a way to sort auctions ending tonight. So if you go here, sorry, we might not be bidding on much today. I'm a little overwhelmed with the streaming thing. So if you go here to sort and filters, this is the one thing I don't like about PWCC is the interface is a little weird. So if you go to the weekly auction, make sure you clicked on this one. So have this highlighted, and that'll sort everything that's just ending tonight. And there's a couple other filters that I turn on. I turn on lowest bid first because I'm cheapskate. Just because it's easier for me to sort them. I mean, I'm not going to win either of them, but I was just curious. I'm watching this purple Contenders Pulsar. Like last week, I was watching a silver Contenders, and it was at like, God, what was that? It was really cheap. It was like under $100. Like nobody was extending it, and then all of a sudden, like it went up to like $400 or $500. So I was watching that one, and then there was another one. Where's the other one? It was a gold. Yeah, this one. This one's at $625. I would never, ever, ever pay this for a Daniel Jones card, but that's just me. All right, I'm gonna look at that Matt Ryan. So there's 360. That's for an out of 99 3-color patch. This other one's just a dual patch. This one's out of 30. So they're a little bit all. That's not a patch though. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like that one's 931. Here's probably the closest one. This is a 2-color. This is out of 20. It's 289. So it's probably right around where it is. I think it's one of those things where if you find the right buyer and maybe he starts hot, like you can definitely get probably $400 or $500 for the card. But I don't know if it's worth it for me at this point to bid on it. Where did it go? Yeah, it's a cool card. I mean, so right now if I bid on it, I'd be paying $265 for it. $264. Assuming I won it. I don't think the margins are there. Yep, the rookies have, Greg. The rookies are always going to be valuable. I watched a couple of Shays. Where's some ones that I want to bid on? This Kyler I just thought was cheap. I guess I was wrong though, because I'm winning it apparently. I don't particularly want to win it. This Halliburton's too expensive for me. The raw ones are going around 40, and it's a BGS 9, so no reason to follow that one. The other thing I wish they would let you do is just unfollow items that you're not interested in anymore. So the Hollywood Brown we bid on. I feel like I'm just gonna bid on this. It's a so this one's a Paris Campbell encased rookie auto. It's a jersey number. So it's 1 of 9. I know it's his jersey number is 15, but he's number 1 now. So for me, I felt like it was worth it to bid on that one. Looks like I'm still out bid. I mean, I don't really want to pay more than $20 for it, so we'll put a bid at 16. If I'm outbid, I'm just gonna not worry about it. Okay, yeah. So we're not gonna worry about that one then. Have to refresh the tab for the unfollow. How do you unfollow them, though? Jay, do you know? Because currently, like, I bid on all of them, so it just says, like, you've been outbid, but I wish there was a way to just, like, just X them out. Be like, I don't want it anymore. Get it out of my face. This one I'm probably going to bid on. It's already extended, though, so I'm not going to worry about it. This Caruso, this is, like, the kind of sneaky card that you can kind of pick up. You know, players like Alex Caruso, like, they're popular. It's a rookie auto, but I'm not interested in $110 plus 20, you know, it would be $130. I'm not interested at that. If it was like $80, I'd buy it. Refresh the website. Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, but if I refresh it, it still shows all the cards. Like, there needs to be a way for me to like unclick something, like X something. This Halliburton, I don't know what this person was thinking. I talked about this in the Discord. I don't know why they would send this into an auction when it's a BGS 6.5. You just crack this out. You 100% crack this out. Like, there's no reason. Oh, you can follow it, Jay. Oh, maybe that's what you can do. Okay, that's actually a good point. But you can see, guys, how jacked up this corner is. See how smushed that corner is? Still, though, I mean, it's still actually worth bidding on because you just crack it out and, like, you know, yeah, it has a messed up corner, but it's still probably an $800 card. It's out of 25. I'm probably going to bid on it. Just, is it extended? It's already extended, so I'm just going to kind of watch it. So Jay, if I star him, then I can, right? So I can go to the favorites, right? Is that what you're saying? So these are just the ones that I bid on, but if I click the favorites, then I can do that. That got it. Okay, so we'll star the ones that I'm interested in. I'm not really interested in this RJ. It was cheap, so. This one I will watch too. This Jalen Brunson, obviously that one. Do I buy baseball? I do not buy baseball. I just don't pay enough attention to it to buy it. Let's see. This is at 145. So if I bid 150 on it, it'd be 180. It's a BGS 9.5. What is it? Halliburton Origins. Is it numbered? It's not. I'm just gonna check this. Oh, it is the Stamkos PMG. I just saw it and I thought it was really cool. Yeah. See, this one's at a 49. It's just not at all worth it. So we'll ignore that one. The J-Love I'm gonna watch. This one I'm gonna keep an eye on. I think the Shays are probably gonna get out of my price range, but I'll keep an eye on them just in case. It's actually not too bad. This Tony Ferguson I was watching too. This is a 1/1 Tony Ferguson from Prism PSA 10. It's unfortunate that he lost his fight last night, and he lost it badly, and he's never ever going to get to the top of that division again. I think he's lost like 5 fights in a row, so he very well might retire. But it was a card that like I was definitely keeping an eye on depending on what happened on the fight. Not interested anymore though. This Kobe, I've had 2 or 3 of these, and they move really fast. What sports do I buy? I buy basketball, football, UFC, F1, the occasional hockey card. Yeah, the Hally Orange isn't. But this card right here, it's just kind of down right now. It's right around, it hovers right around 400. It used to be 500-600, like last September-ish. But it's right around 400. It's a pretty safe card long term, but you know, like again, this is another one where if I bid on it, I'm paying, you know, let me see it. So if I bid 280, I'm paying 336, you know. It's just not terrible enough room. It's just not a great deal. It's fine. It's not great. But it looks like it might sell because it hasn't been extended. Yeah, this Stamkos is really cool. It's getting out of my price range, but this Apocalypse is one that I was interested in. He's like my favorite Marvel villain. But again, I think the PMG market's kind of pooping itself, so at least for the Marvel stuff. And I don't see Apocalypse being relevant anytime soon. He already had a movie and it was bad, so. Yeah, exactly, Scratch. The 2008 Kobe Chrome is just, it's a good card. I actually am going to bid on this. I just think it's an $800 card. Even though the corner's dinged. It's probably a $600 card with the corners dinged. This one's getting a little pricey for me. Let's watch that. Gosh, that's crazy. This Giannis I want so badly. I don't know why. It's such a cool card. I just can't justify paying that much for it. It's such a cool card though. Well, I can tell you what the blues go for. The blues are around 400. And the blues are out of 99. So you'd think an orange with a dinged corner is probably around 6. That's what I would guess. They're not gonna, the card's already been graded and stuff. It was like, if it was like sealed, I could understand, but I don't think they're gonna mess with it. Gosh, I can't believe this Habib Gold is 652. UFC cards are really kind of picking up. And the rest of this stuff is just too expensive for me. This Devin Booker is actually mislisted. It should be out of 25. It's listed as an out of 10. But it's 2 of 25. Thanks, man. I don't actually have them playing in my headphones, so I'm glad you like them. Yeah, I mean, I just crack it, put it in a nice one touch. Nothing wrong with it. I think people are just afraid and we're actually gonna win this Kyler, aren't we? It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind having a decent Kyler. Alright, so we kind of cherry-picked like what we're still interested in. So now we can go to our favorites and just follow these. So we're winning the Kyler. I feel like this is not bad for Jordan Love. Like, is it worth extending this? Let me look it up. So, what is it? Red Contenders Optic. $227.50 was the last sale on April 16th. So it's right around $230. It was up at like $400. I think this is, yeah, but this is before Aaron Rodgers signed that extension. I mean, it's not bad. It's a PSA 9 too. It's probably a $300 card. It's the problem I have with players like Jordan Love is like it's kind of a sit and wait thing. It's like, is it even freaking worth it, you know? I'm more interested in this one actually. This is a nice like patch auto. I know it's collegiate, but it's flawless out of 10. Sick patch. I don't know what bowl that is. Anyone know which bowl this is? 5 minutes for new window. Yeah, so the first window has 30 minutes, and the second, and then each subsequent window has 5 minutes. So, it says up here current window 7 to 7:30. So the next window, and then it'll say next window 7:30 to 7:35. I don't know about that, Yali, because I think that, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with Jordan Love. I think it has everything to do with Aaron Rodgers. They feel like they have a good enough team that they can win now. Why not just, go for it? Yeah, this week hasn't been as good. It seems like there's more eyes on it this week for some reason, but all right, I'm gonna try it. Ugh, God, do I want to do this? I don't know. The question is, do I want to pay $230 for a card that's worth that? Essentially, it's PSA 9, so PSA 9 adds a little bit of value. I just don't know how much room there is on it. I think you're right, Tim. I think I don't. We're gonna pass on it. Let's just move on from that Jordan Love. This other one's kind of nice. I know people don't like the collegiate stuff, but getting a flawless auto out of 10 seems like, I don't know though. I guess I'd rather have the pro uniform. This one's going up. Geez, this is at 650. Wow, that's crazy. I guess we're gonna win the Kyler. I don't even know what these go for. Should probably look it up. What is it? Kyler. Did I spell his name right? Is it Murray or Murray? Murray. Might be a little bit of a... yeah, I probably overpaid for it. It's okay. I mean, it's not terrible. So the last PSA 9 did $76, so... It's not horrible. I mean, I'm paying $70 for it. I think his stuff has dropped too much, frankly. I think he's still really good. How much of comps do I typically aim to buy something at? Kind of depends what it is and when I buy it. You know, like right now, I'm happy to buy football cards at or slightly below what the eBay comps are, because I know that in a couple months they're going to be up most of the time. Yeah, and then you sell in late July, early August. Am I going to the National? I don't think so. It's just too expensive for me to get there. I've looked at it and I can't get it to make sense. All right, so I guess we're winning the Kyler, so we won something, which is good. I really want to win this Hollywood Brown. I think that's a good one. Gosh, that's at 700. Wow, I'm actually really curious to see where this goes. It's amazing how much this is going for. I thought it was going to end at like 300. Yeah, I mean, I think that Kyler I can probably sell for $100 if I just wait a month or two. Yeah, I agree. I wish it was in Chicago too, or just anything other than Atlantic City. Because the problem is, like, Atlantic City's impossible to get to, and also the hotels are so expensive, and you don't really want to. So we won the Kyler. Poirier fought a couple months ago. It was probably less. Maybe it was in December, I think he fought. He fought Oliveira last. So Oliveira just fought last night. How come card shows don't pay me to set up your vlogs, giving them free publicity? Yeah, but they don't really need my help. At least the ones that I set up at. And also, like, I don't need any special treatment. He lost to Oliveira. He was fighting for the belt. But he had him in trouble in the first round. I mean, in my opinion, he's the #1 lightweight contender right now. Especially after Gaethje just lost last night. Well, I guess Oliveira technically is the #1 lightweight because he vacated the belt, but I feel like... Can someone explain to me why is the red one cheaper than the silver one? Does anybody know what... Oh, that's an 8. Is this a 9? Oh, okay, that's why. I was like, why is the red one cheaper than the silver one? I do like PWCC. You can find some good stuff on here. I might just have him keep the Kyler in the vault, though. I'm the highest bidder on the Brown, so I actually might win the Brown. I don't like them shipping just one card. It's kind of a waste of money. Do we want to do this? I think we do. mean, actually, this one of them just ended. I mean, it's got to be a $600 card. So this one just ended. This was the red at a 149 and ended at 212. I mean, the orange has got to be. This is a red wave that did 475, and the base did 257. Like, it's got to be. Even with the corner that's fucked up. I gotta look at it though. Just do I want to It's just this one I mean, it's really bad though. It is really bad. I think I'm gonna pass on it. God, if this sells for $330 though, I'd be so mad. I guess it's gonna be like 400, but still. Do I sell him? Yeah, I mean, people are looking for him for sure. I've got 2 blues and I've got a silver of him, the same card. The buyer's premium always just throws me off too. The Stamkos is so cool. That's such a great card. It's an ugly picture, but it's such a great card. I was interested in it at like 300, but not interested in it at this. Ugh. I think I'm probably just gonna pass on it. Yeah, we're gonna pass on it. It's gonna sell for that, and I'm gonna be mad though. Yep, it's gonna sell. That's too bad. Well, whoever got it got a good deal. All right, so we got the Hollywood Brown. I mean, gosh, I feel like I can't go wrong with that, right? $37 for a rookie auto, numbered to 50 of like a #1 receiver. I mean, I feel like that's our win. I feel like that's a $100 card. That's definitely a good win there. Yeah, I mean, this sold for 400. That's probably about it. The problem is like this kind of stuff just scares me. It just does. Because like people are gonna notice that and be like, ugh. Damn. Feels bad that it only sold for less than $400. Jeez, look at this guy. 825. Wow. That is wild. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this was a great buy. I mean, it could be like $200, you know? I'm gonna crack it out of the 8. I just don't see any reason to keep it slabbed. Hopefully it wears number 2. Ha, that'd be great. This Jalen Brunson I was watching too. It's a CSG 8.5, so obviously another crack candidate. But I just hesitate to buy people like him because unless they like, he's having a bit of a coming out during the playoffs, but unless they beat the Suns, they continue on. Like it's, though I guess for 47, you know, what's going to be like $60. I mean, I feel like you can't really beat it. I'm going to be outbid here, but I'll just extend it. Oh wow, I'm the highest bidder. Okay, never mind. You know, it's another crack candidate. Let's get rid of the Stamkos. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of the Shea. We're not interested in that anymore. I really want to watch this Dustin. That's really the thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't like CSG. For me, it's SGC, PSA, or Beckett. Though I kind of like SGC or PSA right now. I don't really care for Beckett. Yeah, I just feel like it's a good. I mean, it's a good price for a nice card. Where'd that Jaren Jackson go? Did it sell already? There was a Jaren Jackson optic. It might have sold already. Shit, we should have paid more attention to that. Oh, this Connor's still going up. That's crazy. It even got extended. This is a cool card. There was a gold Giannis. I gotta find it. Not this one. But there was a... Man, this Tony Ferguson... Really? Even after he just got slept yesterday? I cannot believe that that's going for that much. Yeah, we're gonna go for this Brunson. I just think it's a good deal. This Daniel Jones, honestly, that's not a terrible price for it. It's an 8.5, which is fine for that set. He's actually got a pretty nice auto. You guys dig the Daniel Jones auto? Look at that. I really like what SGC is doing. I've been so happy with them. All right, so we got outbid on the Brunson again. I'm gonna bid again like right before the window closes so that we're the standing highest bidder. Man, this one's gonna go over 1K. That is wild to me. Is Danny Dimes worth it though? I feel like it's me and one other person fighting over this card. So let's hope that they're paying attention to another card. We're just gonna get rid of that Jordan Love. We're not really interested in that. Let's be honest here. Where'd it go? I'm gonna look it up because that to me feels like a very good deal. I just like the way they look, man. I just like the way the slabs look. All right, I think like I'm just gonna look really quick just to make sure. I just want to see what his autos sell for. So there's a pink out of 25. Yeah, we're approaching the like. It's a little. I mean, there's 102. And it's one of those things too. If he continues to play well, I mean, this card could 2x. I think it's worth it. I'm just gonna go with this, so we can extend it. What is this? Daniel Jones Purple Pulsar Auto. What's my opinion on Tua and Hurts? I think Tua's better than people give him credit for. I think Hurts is not very good, but we'll see. I mean, he got some weapons now, so we'll see how he turns out. I didn't really care for him that much out of college. And but Tua, I mean, all the guy has really done is won games, so I think people just give him a hard time. If you look at this, well, that's a BG, that's a BGS 10. If you look at this is a 10-10 from Contenders. It's numbered out of 27. 10-10 SGC. This one's an 8.5. This one won for $565. I mean, I think this card is probably like a $600 card right now. Is it jersey number? One away from jersey number. Oh, sorry, he's number 8. Sorry, I thought he was number 10. I Speaking of Eli. Doesn't really have a chance for a good cross. I don't know why the centering got an 8.5. That seems pretty harsh for the centering. I guess it's... Could PSA 9. Someone's on this card too. Someone's on this. We might not get this. Someone's very clearly on the card. This is probably gonna be like my top for it. Tatum not the #1 NBA offseason target. Probably because he's just gonna sign an extension. Celtics can offer him the most money. Do I want to spend $400 on a Daniel Jones? No. Kind of regretting that Halliburton, but I feel like that was one of those ones where the corner was just so messed up. Golly, this one went over 1,000. Wow. I was gonna try to get this for like $300. So the fact that it went over 1,000 is wild. Anything gold, man. Just look at how sick this card is. It's just sweet. It's perfectly centered too. It's not perfectly, it's a little thick on that side, but pretty good for the horizontal. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on the Daniel Jones. It's just not. We'll just get rid of him. I just want to watch this Poirier and see where it ends up. Just hang out a bit. Thanks again, everyone, for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to click the like button, subscribe. I post 1 to 2 videos every week. Though I haven't had a card show in a while, so we're gonna have 2 next weekend. So there's gonna be 2 vlogs coming soon. I've got a show Saturday and a show Sunday, so hopefully I can get enough content for 2 separate videos. And then the following week, I'm gonna try to get up to another show just to do some buying. And then the week after that is the big Shipshawana show, so that'll have a trade night, and then like the big show the next day. And I think I'm gonna have a table for that. So thank you, Jake. Appreciate that. I don't think Poirier is overrated because the thing that he has is he's very likable. He's a good person to have in the hobby. How often do I plan on doing the PWCC streams? I'd like to do them every week, but you know, I'm not going to make any promises because you know, life happens. I like spending time with my wife and dog too, so just my wife went to sleep, so we're here. I love Poirier. I don't think he's overrated. I think he's very clearly the second best lightweight right now. Very, very clearly. Next to Oliveira. And he can beat Oliveira for sure. I don't know if he will beat him, but he can be. He's capable of beating him. And I just think he's a good person too. He's really charitable. He's a good family man. Like, he's just like, especially because a lot of people in the UFC are not great people. So, you know, not all under their control. It's just the way they grew up and how they have to make a living and stuff. Certainly not hating on anybody, but he's like a really great ambassador for that company. So, you had to miss your latest local show yesterday. Yeah, it happens sometimes. I mean, you know, my other job, I play in an orchestra, so I have, damn it, the guy bid again. Ugh, somebody really wants this Jalen Brunson. Do I want it bad enough to pay like $85 on it? I don't think I do. I think I'm going to save my money here. I've got some eBay auctions too that I'm watching. Actually, there was a Halliburton that just ended that I probably should have bid on. I wanted to bid on, but there's some other ones that I'm watching that I'm really interested in. And then I also like to make sure that I have enough money for the shows so I can buy things at shows. The only lightweight beating Charles right now is Islam. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, I think Oliveira is clearly the best lightweight, but he's also gotten knocked down 3 times in his last 3 fights. So if someone hits him hard enough, he's either going to go out or somebody's going to finally have the balls to jump on him and finish him while he's still groggy. Because that's been the problem now, is they've knocked him down and then he just sat there because they're afraid of his guard. But I don't think that he's unbeatable. What are the taxes, fees, and shipping like on PWCC? So you, like I've been talking about, you have to watch out for these the buyer premiums. So add 20. So whatever this price is, you got to add 20% because that's what the actual price of the card is. So for example, if I'm bidding on this, the buyer's premium is $13.80. So this is actually selling for almost $1,400, even though it says $11.25. 20% buyer's premium. Taxes are whatever your state tax is. So for example, for Indiana, it's 7% unless you have a tax exemption. You can also choose to send it to the vault. Here, we'll just go here. So you can send it to the vault and then you don't have to pay the sales tax on it, and they'll just store it there in the vault. And then shipping is shipping. It depends on how many cards you send. I think like last week I shipped 4 cards and I think it was like $10. So it's really not that expensive to ship them. The most expensive thing is the tax. And the buyer's premium, but the buyer's premium is kind of baked into the cost. Sure. Yeah, there's all these weird little fees and stuff, but I usually just have them ship it to me, so it's definitely worth it. I mean, you can find some good deals. This week I didn't really get, it wasn't as great of a week for me. I think it's just, yeah, there's some, yeah, Tim, there's some fees. I don't really understand the vaulting process, to be honest. I just have them send me the cards. But, yeah, there's some fees involved with vaulting the cards. Gosh, this Connor's $13.25. That is wild to me. I'm just going to look up Connor. I just want to see what his PSA 10s are doing right now. So the base is like $100. A green Pulsar did 1900. That was out of 25. Okay. Green Prism out of 75 did 1600. Okay, so I guess it's not really out of the realm. Teal did 1281. This silver did 420. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Pink Pulsar did 811. It just seems like a lot for the white sparkle, but who knows? So this is what we won tonight. Let's go find status 1. Which ones did we win? So we won this Kyler Murray PSA 9 for $69.60, $70 for this. It's about what it goes for, but it's one of those things where I feel like leading up into football season, I probably could get $100 for it. And then this was probably the big win for us tonight, is this Hollywood Brown rookie out of 50 auto. He's going to be the number 1 wideout for the Cardinals, at least for the first half of the season. So, I mean, for $37, I'm buying that all day. If there was 20 of them, I'd buy all 20 for $37. So anyways, that's what we won tonight. We were looking at some other stuff, but nothing really panned out, and that happens too. I had a good week last week with it. So usually what I'll do in the next couple days at some point in time is I'll just go, let's go back to all items here. Get rid of that. So we'll go then to our filters, and we'll go to weekly auction, and we'll go to the May 15th, which is next week. We'll apply that filter. So these are all the cards that are going up next week. So for example, if I want to look at Giannis cards, I'll just type in Giannis. And what I'll start doing is I'll just start putting bids in on anything that I'm interested in for next week. So like, you know, obviously this is not going to go for $12, but you can put a bid in now for $14, and then you are capable of now bidding on that card. So essentially that's what I do in the next couple of days. Is I just go through and I look for some cards that I'm interested in for the next auction. And that's pretty much PWCC. Did you guys like this? Did you guys enjoy this kind of thing? I know it's obviously not my usual jam, but I hope it was fun kind of hanging out. Sorry we didn't make any huge purchases tonight, but sometimes that's how it goes. Is there a QB from last year's draft that you're grabbing for next season? I mean, I think Trevor Lawrence probably is the best one. I want Justin Fields to be good, but he didn't show me that much last year. People are really into Zach Wilson all of a sudden because the Jets had a good draft, but I'm not like a huge believer. Mac Jones is probably the safest one, I would say, just because he's got the most stable situation. Yeah, I agree Davis Mills is a good buy. His stuff is so cheap that it's worth it to pick it up. You can do really well, too, with sending his stuff to, like, SGC and stuff like that, so. But anyways, I think I'm going to call it a night here, guys, unless you guys have any other questions. Again, thanks so much for hanging out. If you guys are new here, once again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It was really fun for me to do this. Sorry, I was a little overwhelmed. I was trying to talk to everyone and bid on stuff and whatnot. But, oh, by the way, too, if you haven't done this before, now what happens is, like, at the end of the auction, they'll send you an invoice, and it'll say, like, here's your taxes, here's your fees. Do you want to have it shipped? Do you want to have it sent to the vault? Whatever, you just click. And last week, they shipped it to me in, like, 3 days, so I got it on Wednesday. I won the Sunday night, I paid Sunday night after the auction, and I got it on Wednesday. So they're pretty quick with shipping, so just an FYI. Flux Giannis Gold out of 10 in a trade soon. Is it really good shape? Do you think I should send it to PSA or SGC? It's hard to tell. Flux is a weird set. It's just not a great set. If you think it has a chance, I don't think I would send it to PSA. I would probably just SGC it if you have. I just don't like that set. Just doesn't have a lot of appeal to me. But again, if Tim says send it to PSA, then send it to PSA. Because Tim knows a lot more than me about this stuff. Yeah, SGC stuff, I generally try to send, like, lower end stuff, like $10 to $20 cards. PSA is more like $50, $100, $200 cards. It's $200. Yeah, I mean, have someone look over it and just make sure, because also Flux is weird. Like, the design is hard to tell if there's any inclusions on the cards, so have someone look over it, I would say, and then figure out what to do with it. It's just people aren't actively looking for that set. That's the problem that I have with Flux, is, like, people just don't really, I mean, some of the inserts, I guess, but in general, like, people aren't looking for that specific set. Yeah, I agree with Tim. I wouldn't send it express or anything. I just, you know, if you have the ability to send the economy $50, then do that. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you again soon.